Welcome back to Brass Tacks, where we dive into strategy, tactics, and tough decision making in gaming. Today, we're continuing our journey in This is the Police 2 with December 8th. Let's go.
Before we begin, Miss Berman, I should note that Mr. A.B. Carlos and Mr. Ronald Atticus, representing the city administration, have been good enough to join us. And Judge Hawkins has also kindly agreed to attend. The rest of these gentlemen, I believe you already are familiar with.
Thank you, Mr. Plunkett. I'd like to start with...
If you will allow me, Miss Berman, I will begin. I'm still in charge, aren't I?
Yes, Mr. Plunkett. I didn't mean to...
I would like you to answer a few background questions that will help us understand your investigation into the case of Jack Boyd.
Of course, but I just
What's
don't...
so interesting about him?
Sir, you ask me why I want to catch Jack Boyd? In my opinion, it's obvious that...
No, Miss Berman, I did not ask you why you want to catch him. I asked why you're interested in him.
Sir, I'm not sure I understand the question.
Oh, well, in that case, allow me to phrase the question more precisely. You like Jack Boyd because with him you don't feel lonely, as you said in a telephone conversation on September 19th of last year. Or maybe because you consider him energetic and full of strength, as you said on another call 4 weeks later. The whole point is that...
Mr. Plunkett, sir, before you go on, I think it must be said that...
You know, Miss Berman, I am a man of conservative upbringing. I always imagine there are certain obligatory rituals and relationships between men and women. Going to the movies, meeting at the cafe, walking in the moonlight. But I see that's just boilerplate romance compared with these touching transcripts. You've quite convinced me that even over the phone, you can create a very close bond with someone. So close, in your case, that it creates an obvious conflict of interest. And although your connection with Mr. Boyd didn't end under the best of circumstances, I don't think I need to explain how grossly you violated professional ethics, and even, perhaps, the law.
Sir, I'm not... How did you...
Isn't this the work of the prosecutor, Miss Berman, to know a little more than the others know? Information is our weapon, haven't you heard? I'm sure everyone in this room will agree. Do you think I would have reached my post if I couldn't gather information and use it at the right time and place? Everyone here understands perfectly what I'm talking about, I assure you. And I have little doubt that you understand as well, Miss Berman. Now, going against a person with information is like going against yourself. A young lady with ambitions simply cannot help but learn these common truths.
Mr. Plunkett, there's something...
But even truisms are sometimes worth remembering, are they not?
If you'll just let me explain...
I believe we're finished here, Miss Berman. You are suspended from all current duties. Your future will be decided by the disciplinary committee at a special meeting on February 2nd. Meanwhile, you're free to go. We don't need to detain our guests any further. I think they've heard everything they need to hear.
Okay, Musica didn't come into work. Flower Pots, I'm not reading that. I'm just gonna say no. Rockman, not reading it, saying no. Atkins, not reading it, saying no. Woolbag, not reading it, saying no. Alright. Let's see, you get a baton. You, my friend, get a taser. Baton, a baton. Oh, I like your uniform today, Brady. Okay, now we're up to the pepper sprays. Have I been sending Chapman out? I really should not be doing that. He is perfectly fine. Okay, we ran out of pepper spray. Now we're down to just stun grenades. Did we run out of items again to cover all of our cops? Let's see here. Oh, that is perfectly... like, enough. One item for everybody. Alright. Right, here we go again. Okay. Not picky. Oh, something about chocolate and cookies. Alright. Suddenly you feel like having Sharpwood infusion. It's like taking a sip of summer. Now, if I remember correctly, people don't really like that drink though. I want to try going on diet. I heard that it's good to start with a vegetable soup. Okay. Do I think the sausages are made of meat? I don't care, just don't order your hot dog for me, okay? I don't understand why everyone's so crazy about chicken wings, they're all bone. This morning I found a box of ice cream in the freezer. I was glad. I thought I'd have a nice decadent breakfast. But inside the box were just some frozen bones. I must have got drunk and put something away in the freezer for my dog and then completely forgot about it. But I sure do wish I had some ice cream. Okay. We're not doing the Sharpwood infusion. I think we're gonna go with milk. Then we can do cookies and the choco chip cookies. Chocolate chip cookies, the vegetable soup as well. For food, somebody does not want hot dogs, so what's the next cheapest one? Burgers? No, mac and cheese. Okay, let's go mac and cheese, vegetable soup, chocolate chip cookies, and milk. $3.04 of my own money? Perfectly fine.
In
Ooh,
progress.
Mr. Nash, things are going great at the theater. Here's your share. $195, not bad. Attempted murder at the water tower. Some suspicious men at the water tower pouring gasoline over on a cautious person. Okay. Let's see here. Luna, you're pretty solid. I'm gonna send you with Penkin. You're also pretty solid. And then... not quite there. Let's send... oh, a little too high. 380. Nah, 340 is too low though. Okay, so let's send Belmont. Alright. You folks should be enough. A group of men have dumped gasoline all over a motionless figure in a white shroud and dancing around the flame. Chanting, "Spirits of the Force, take the soul of the deceased old Mauer." Okay. Quickly jump on and trample the fire. Luna. The cop swiftly jumps up and tramples the flames, and only his uniform trousers are touched by the fire. The funeral procession is angered by the outrage and moves in to teach the policemen a lesson for ruining this ceremony. Let's calm them down. Salnikov, calm them down. Cop manages to calm most of the crowd, but some still object. There's a shaggy man with a burnt chest. We have centuries-old traditions, and you just spat on them, you bastard. The man then readies to take a swing at the cop. Baton. Loftus, you can baton him. The cop hits the man in the solar plexus with his baton and then cuffs him. Alright. Good job. The fight at North Star grocery store. Two freight loaders are grappling each other. One's leg is pinned under a heavy box of canned food. Alright, that sounds like someone with high strength needs to be there. Okay, Kurosawa. See, okay, what if we said Kurosawa instead of Brady? Okay, that works.
573 in progress.
Police impersonation at the trailer park. The woman reports that a very suspicious man has been standing by the road outside of her trailer for several hours. Is that really police impersonation though? It sounds like fake news. Natalia Fisher, Rosemary Medical Center. I hate my job. I sit all day on a stool handing out medical cards to patients at the hospital, and they're not just full of infections there, but they're also constantly grumbling about having to stand in line for 5 minutes. I can calm pretty much any grumbler down, but now I'm just sick of it all. I can't retire yet, so I need some kind of distraction at work. If you find a small portable TV for me, it will make life so much more bearable. I'll hang it from the ceiling, and I'll keep an eye on it while I'm handing out the cards. If you'll do this for me, I'll even break my piggy bank, and your guys, I can give them some tips on how to pacify all kinds of threats. I bet you run into grumblers all the time at work, don't you? Alright, Hodges, go.
.530 in progress.
Assault at Nastron Correctional Facility. A prisoner tried to escape from prison. He cut down a guard but couldn't overcome his fear of heights once he climbed onto the fence. Now he can't get down. Okay. Brady, Dolce, Plainview, and Goathorn go. Judge Trent announced the verdict in the case of the secrets of the heaping pile. The defendant, Anthony Pratt, was found guilty. Perfect. Flower pots, let's finish off your strength. H, let's work on your strength. A balding elderly loader is beating his younger colleague over the head with a can. I've told you over and over again. Pick up the box on the count of 3. Okay, separate the fighting men. Late, you can do that.
524.
The cop managed to drag off the elderly freight loader and arrest him. The younger guy was injured, but he'll live. Got some more soup. Beans. Yes, just like you said, I hooked up the portable TV set for that lady and she almost kissed me. Then she broke a piggy bank and scooped up all the loose change, and she got really strict and said that your boys would be going to her for training. What was that about? Was she talking about us or what? Toilet paper, laundry soap, and antibiotics, and like a little bit of money. Just a tiny bit. Police impersonation. The woman was frightened by a snowman who loaded children dressed up as a forest spirit. Jeez. That doesn't look anywhere near a cop. How would you mistake them for a cop, bro? Come on.
562 in progress.
A skinhead is clinging to the barbed wire at the top of the fence. His hands are bleeding. Okay. Climb up the fence and apprehend the man. Yeah, Brad, here, go do that. The cop climbed the prison fence and pulled the prisoner down. The offender will continue to serve his term plus extra time for trying to escape. And we got some tobacco. Oh, okay, let's finish up your strength, Brady. Let's work on your strength. Plain view. Let's work on your negotiation. Goathorn. And then let's look at drug trafficking at the Beltway. An anonymous report came in that there's a white minibus with no license plate smuggling heroin through the town. Belmont. No, that's in Randon. That's in Belmont too. Why not? Sure. Loftus, Salnikov, French, Kazahi. Okay, maybe not. Okay, late. I can send late. Yeah, alright. This is fine. Okay, Caden Junker, Sycamore Street. I'm Sharpwood's best pickpocket. I might be in jail now, but I was never caught for that. I'm here for another reason. That asshole in the white coat, Dr. Canadian, put me in here. His son Killim is in my son's class and was constantly being a bully and causing trouble, so I got sick of it and I decided to go talk with the Canadian so he could fix his dull little brat. The conversation turned emotional, but I swear I didn't even hit him. I just pushed Canadian gently on the chest, and that same evening the cops came for me. It turned out that Canadian took advantage of his position and concocted a false medical report which showed a terrible bleeding and injuries to his internal organs. I'm sitting in here right now because the judge believed his wild story. Meanwhile, that bastard Killim is still beating my son. I'm in no position to help my kid, but you could help him. Send a cop to visit him who is good at hand-to-hand combat and tell him to bring a baton. We live in the kind of world where self-defense involves knowing what to do against police sticks, right? If you should teach my son how to stand up for himself, then I'll take your guys under my wing and tell them all about how to hide in plain sight. I would love to send Luna. Yeah, let's send Luna.
.517 in progress.
Vandalism at Gentle Oak Cemetery. A woman was seen pouring fuel from a gas can onto a fresh grave and setting fire to it. Okay. Well, let's see. Kalilahi, Nakip, and Jacob. Yeah. I showed the boy a few tricks, and I was glad how fast the kid got everything. The kid won't be such a pushover now. His dad was grateful, and he smiled real big and asked me to tell you that he's waiting for our guys to come for a conjugal visit. What the fuck does that mean? Alright. We got some tobacco and some money. Cool. The patrol car caught up with a white minibus without a license plate. Okay, let's turn on the sirens and Loftus, you can do that. The driver of the minibus heard the siren and tried to force the patrol car off the road. In the end, both vehicles lost control and wound up in the ditch. A man with a revolver jumped out of the cab and opened fire on the patrol car. Shoot the suspect. Okay, Belmont, go shoot him.
562 complete.
The cop shot the criminal, but he himself took a bullet in the shoulder. A large shipment of heroin was found in the minibus. Okay, that's fine. Heroin. Belmont, let's work on your strength. You got injured. How long are you going to be out? Oh, we don't know yet. A woman and her daughter of 6 are dancing around a grave singing, "The spirits of the forest command you, arise." The cemetery groundskeeper offers the cop a fire extinguisher. Let's extinguish the burning grave with the fire extinguisher. Galilahi, you can do that. "What have you done?" screams the woman. "You ruined my husband's resurrection rite. The spirits can't see the fire of his immortal soul through the darkness because you've extinguished it. Now I'll be a widow forever." The woman bursts into tears, douses the cop with the remaining fuel from the canister, and with shaking hands struggles to strike the cigarette lighter. Okay. Let's rush to the woman. With Jacob.
517
Cop managed
complete.
to reach the woman and snatch the lighter from her hand. The inconsolable widow does not resist arrest. The diesel-soaked policeman is no longer under threat. Good, we got more diesel fuel. We're getting a lot of diesel fuel right now. Okay, Belmont is gone for 3 days. That's not bad.
554 in progress.
Theft at the city center. A passerby reports that 2 men are trying to steal a traffic light from a crossroads. Okay, I don't even know what you're gonna do with the traffic light, but let's send these. Oh wait, no. Brad, he will not go with Vodka and Kurosawa. Dolce? Okay, Kurosawa will not go out. Okay. Goat horn. There you go. That was probably gonna be our last call for the day. There we go. And we're just gonna wait for them to finish up and that's it. One guy is sitting on the other's shoulder, struggling to unfasten the bolts on a traffic light. Okay, just put on the guy. Luna.
554.
The cop hit
complete.
the suspect on the ground on his shin. He fell and dropped his accomplice. The police easily arrested the thieves. It turns out they wanted to use the traffic light to make disco lights. Jeez, bro. Okay, let's up your negotiation, Luna. Let's finish up your speed, Dolce. Okay, waiting for you guys to get back, and we should be able to end the day. Alright. End the day. We get 25, 26, 46 tabs today. Oh, and one cop injured. Okay, fine. That's fine. And Carter had 6. Well, Carter's losing once again. Okay, our turn. Oh, I can get 2 cops. Yeah, let's get Valentine and Clayton. Then let's get ourselves a pepper spray, a shocker, and the other shocker. So Carter can get nothing. Yep. Yes, sir. We won day 6. Okay, everybody that can go to work will go to work. Let's see. Okay, you're too tired. You're gonna stay home. You're too tired. You're gonna stay home. Too tired staying home. Too tired staying home. Okay, 39 out of 52 cops. Alright, so that should be the end of the video. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you like it, be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon and all of that. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Stay sharp.
Damn. Forgive me, Captain Carter, but this is important.
Don't worry, honey. It's okay. I haven't had time to fall asleep yet. You came to wish me luck?
I have leads on a number of major cases that I wanted, that I've dreamed of doing. Someone's selling old weapons that they're bringing in from Ripton. Someone else is trying to... Look, it doesn't matter. You can read it all right here. The point is that we've got a lot of evidence against some small-time criminals. Relatively small time, of course. But I wanted to use them to get to bigger fish.
Lily, there's only one day left. I don't have any time to get to the big fish.
And you don't need to. Just arrest all of these people. Arrest them and win.
Your father would have laughed if he could hear this, but I'm a gentleman, my dear.
Just win the stupid competition, Captain Carter.